I would have taken any job that came along. But through FSET, I learned that, no, you don't have to take the first job that comes along just because you need a job. Take the job that's going to make you happy. I'm just so thankful for the job I have now, and I wouldn't have gotten it. I wouldn't even know where to look for it if I hadn't gone through FSET. But I remember sitting in the office and I was going through the computer looking for jobs, so I read the job, description, and I was like, I could do that. I'm like, I can do that. So I started applying, and then I'm like, Amy, I just found my perfect job. She's like, well, apply for it. I'm like, I'm already half done. She came running in. What is it? What is it? And I showed her, and she's like, you can certainly do that. And I was like, yeah, I can do this. And I'm so thankful that I am doing it. Starting a new job, you've got all these questions, you've got all these new tasks and, new people you're working with and stuff. And it can be overwhelming, and I talked to Amy and she's like, so what's going on? I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm going to have to do this. I'm going to have to do that. She's like, Wendy, remember, you got this. And she's like, okay, if you have to do this, just remember, that you learned this, this, and this, and, just apply it to that. Basically, it's the same. So just having somebody to talk through all the new stuff that you're going through, and having her reinforce that, I can do this. And just knowing that you have somebody still in your corner. Once you find a job, FSET doesn't just drop you. They still, contact you and, follow through with you just to make sure that you're in the right job. And if I wasn't, I'm sure Amy would have said, okay, we'll just keep looking for a different one. I'm at a good spot now where I love my job. I love my coworkers. I love what I do. The people I work with are just fabulous. Finding something you're going to love, it's so much easier to get up and go to work than it was my past job when I was like, oh, I don't want to get up. And now the alarm rings and I'm like, okay, time to get up, have breakfast, and head into work. And I get to work and I'm not stressed. I'm ready, to start the day on a positive note. And that to me is the best feeling ever, because I'd never had that before. Amy was kind enough to give me an office to work in. Plus then she paid me a $10 gas card for coming in. I was like, oh, and I'm learning, bettering myself to find a better job. I was like, how can you go wrong? It just strengthened in my mind that, yeah, I can do this. I can do anything.